guest. Manny, why don't you mic up? Why don't you cam up? And let's get into this. Let's get into this awesome thing that's happening. So everybody, put your hands together. Oh my gosh. Everybody, what is happening? There we go. Everybody, put your hands together for today's guest, OrchKeystra! There he is! Oh, and there I am. Hey!
I'm loving that Canadian tuxedo right there.
Oh yeah, baby. That's the only way we could do it is the Canadian tuxedo. That's how we keep it fresh, Manny. That's how we keep it fresh. If you didn't know, we do Canadian tuxedos. Let's hear it. Anyways, Manny, thank you so much for doing the show and welcome. I'm glad you're able to do this. This is I'm actually pretty excited about this. Again, thank you very much for coming on.
For sure. Thanks for having me, man. What is it? Thanks for all the kind words, all the intros, something like that. Well, by the way, speaking of fresh, man, I think I might need to get one of those hats.
Yeah.
Because as you see from my streams, you might recognize that I like to wear hats. Especially the snapback one.
Oh yeah, we got the snapback going on, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. This is I completely sucked at not. I don't know why my merch stuff isn't working. It's beyond me sometimes. You know how this technology stuff goes. Yeah. Okay. I can't. I put together this whole new merch store through Stream Elements, and Stream Elements offers this fully embroidered stuff, and I'm just like, this is amazing because
it looks great. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, and it's such good work too. I'm like, and I was using threadless, which I don't like that much. I don't like threadless at all. Which the stupid alert I just saw popped up, and I gotta get in there. There's a lot to manage in this streaming world, Manny.
Totally.
So we started around the same time, and I'm guessing that you started streaming because there was a pandemic going on, and you were like, what can I do here? What were you doing before the pandemic? Were you working as a full-time musician? Do you have a day job? What were you doing?
So yeah, I was and I still am a full-time musician. So before the pandemic, mainly back then I play music basically around the Bay Area, California, where I live. I play some local shows with local artists, friends, and so and whatnot, and also my own band actually. We're called Philosophy.
Ooh.
Which is FEEL Osophy.
Oh, like feel it.
Feel good.
Yeah.
Philosophy. Yeah.
I love it.
Thanks, man. And then I also play. I'm a musical director at a local church, and also I play a lot of weddings. Basically, that's what I was doing back then.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, sorry.
No. Please go ahead. I interrupted you.
Oh no. But now I'm mostly back in doing the music directing at the church, and also at this corporate band that I work with. So we still play top 40, but I just don't play as much local weddings anymore.
Yeah. Did you find that with Twitch that you didn't want to do that kind of stuff anymore as much, or was that because of Twitch that you kind of like backed off the weddings, or is it just you just changed directions because of the pandemic and everything just sort of changed?
I guess more of through Twitch, I found a platform, an avenue where I can kind of like well, you might be able to relate, like we kind of seek our identity.
Yeah.
Whatever we're doing, music or whatnot. And then I see that in order to pursue this identity, and also I'm glad we got to build community along with that too.
Right.
We need to put time into it.
We
need to invest time and commitment into it. So I was like, you know what? I want to do what I love, and I know I need to invest quite a bit into it. And hey, let's get this one going. And I think out of the other things that I've done in the past, the local weddings, I can still do some of them, but I just not prioritizing that as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I definitely feel that. Like, so before the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic, me and my wife used to play out a lot. We do an
Mm-hmm.
acoustic duo type thing, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd play guitar and she'd play and she would sing and play uke and stuff. And
Yeah, yeah.
you know, as you know, as soon as the pandemic came, all your, I mean, because like I imagine that you were booked probably through the year when that was when everything
Mm-hmm.
went down, and
Yeah, yeah.
you just saw your gigs dry up. And
Mm-hmm.
after the pandemic, after everything started opening up, unfortunately, not a lot of the bars and stuff around here. I live in kind of a butthole part of Ohio. I'm in the Midwest
Mm-hmm.
here, so like,
Oh, cool.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how cool it is.
Okay. I take that back. I take that back.
Take it back, Manny. Don't you ever call Ohio cool again.
Rewind, rewind.
For us, we changed directions quite a bit because my
Mm-hmm.
wife is here. My wife streams on Twitch as well,
Nice.
and she's like, she won't take. She's real picky with her gigs now, and so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, is that kind of how you felt too? Is like after you found Twitch, you're kind of a little bit more picky in what you pick and choose to do instead of like for us, we were not gigging out of complete necessity, but I mean, it was a big
Right,
part of
right.
our income. So, I
Yes.
mean, is that part of it as well?
It's a little bit of everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, yes, especially being musician full time, being able to earn as much income as you can
Mm.
from that is pretty important.
Right.
But I think one of the biggest thing I learned over these past 2 years or 3 years, something like
Yeah.
that, is like if you love what you do, if one of the biggest thing is how do you keep loving what you do?
Yeah.
Because the thing is like there are I'm not saying just wedding gigs, but I'm just like gigs in general.
Right.
There are gigs or work that you do, and it might be okay numbers wise,
Mm.
but in the end, do you get dried up
Mm.
love wise, or do you still the same enthusiasm? Because the thing is, it might get run back to you,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then so I think that's just my priority now. I still want to do music full time, definitely, but just be a little more careful in picking what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, I feel that so much because I was gigging a
Mm-hmm.
lot, you know, a few times a week
Mm-hmm.
and on the weekends, and
Mm-hmm.
some gigs you're just you find yourself going through the motions, you know what I mean? You don't
Mm-hmm.
you're not your heart. I mean, like I would always say it's like even like the worst gigs
Mm-hmm.
are is better than working in an office somewhere, you know, where you're just soulless. And no, nothing against people who work in offices or have full-time jobs where it's not, you know, the things that they love to do. I had to get a
Yeah.
job after the pandemic just because, again, I live in a butthole part of Ohio, and the gigs kind of
Mm-hmm.
dried up in that sense. So I have to, I worked a little bit now. So
Mm-hmm.
it sucks, but like the job
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have is not bad. But anyways, you know, I'm not trying to, down anybody who works full time, but at that moment in my life, it was like I'd rather be playing these like crappy gigs where the audience is unresponsive, and you know they'd probably rather listen to the TV or the game rather than you. But you're there to do a job, and you know it turns into a job, and that's just like ugh, I couldn't. You know, that's tough too. That's tough too. You get caught up in your own success of work
Mm-hmm.
as a working musician.
Yeah, yeah.
With weddings and stuff, did you find that you were just kind of getting over you just kind of over the wedding stuff? Because I mean, weddings could play pretty well. What's up, Moving Dutchman?
Oh
Welcome
yeah.
in.
Yeah, definitely. You're not wrong on that last point. They can be a good paying one.
Mm.
There are sometimes I'm not gonna put out any names, but there are sometimes certain situations, circumstances where it at the end of the day you get back from the wedding gig, you're like, why did I take that gig? Let's just say that I'm not gonna go too much further, but like there
Well,
has been some situations.
well, even if you're playing like bars and stuff, you
Yeah.
run into situations where you have, drunk people coming up trying to touch you and like, oh, let me play your instrument, or like trying to spill beer on stuff.
Oh yeah.
Did you have any situations where, the drunk uncle is like trying to come up and be like, "What's up?"
I I do have a little story which I have shared on my stream before.
Let's go.
Um, I think it was the bride's brother,
Mm,
which is a really tough
right.
situation. And I wasn't, to be honest, back then I wasn't as aggressive. Not saying that I'm aggressive now in a bad way or
Right,
anything.
right, right,
I'm
right.
just a little more. I can be a little more outspoken nowadays.
That's
Uh,
yeah, it's
Maybe
good.
that we can say that. Back then I was a little bit reserved, and then what you call it? Toward the end of the night, suddenly like the bride's brother came to my keyboard, and then just can what is it? I was away and I wasn't even sure they're about to sing a song impromptu or something.
Yeah.
So I was at first I was just trying to be helpful, like, hey, what do you need help with? Well, maybe I can get you to the sound you need. Blah, blah. And then like he definitely is out, and then he's I don't know. I think his hand is sticky or something. But before that, what you call it? I tried to help him out, but he's kind of like brushing me off on the side.
I know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
doing.
I was like, excuse you?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I wasn't the band leader, I wasn't anything, so I was kind of like keeping it cool. But I did kind of file my complaint to the band leader, just kind of like, yo, that wasn't cool, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it happened, it did happen. My keyboard got a little sticky. I guess it was the beer or something like that. But
Oh,
I think it's just not cool when people feel like if they're part of the hiring party, and they feel like they're I'm sorry if I use this word, if they're entitled to anything or everything.
yeah.
Like, I paid for this and I get to get what I want. Kind
Yeah.
of thing.
No, no, no. There is that. There is that, man. It's
Yeah.
like, you become their like, you're supposed to be their little dancing monkey or something, and it's like, yo,
Mm.
no, first of all, I pay like this keyboard setup here is probably worth more than your car. So just relax, bro. Just
Mm.
relax, and
Mm.
this is like back up. No, a long time ago, somebody spilled water on my Nord
Mm.
Electro, and it put my Nord out for
Ooh.
like 7 months, dude. 7 months, and like, thank God somebody was. I had somebody who was nice enough to let me gig with their motif for
Uh-huh.
that whole time, and oh my God, it was horrifying, and it was like a $50 pickup gig, and the only reason why I took it was because
Mm.
it's my friend, and it was
Right.
right down the street from my house at the time. So I was just like, oh, that's cool, whatever. I'll just show
Yeah, yeah,
up,
yeah.
easy $50. You know what I mean? And we're hanging out in a friend. Oh my God, that $50 turned into like a what was it? It was like a good almost $1,000 repair because it fried the
Wow.
whole like motherboard, or not the motherboard, but the whole left side of it, because for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason Nord splits the sides. Well, the Nord Electro 2 at the time, they split sides from, between lower under middle C and above middle C. So
Right, right.
oh God, it was just a nightmare. I was just, it was very frustrating, obviously, but
Yeah, yeah.
this is what happens when you're in these situations. Have you ever had any situation where someone spills something, or you drop something, or any kind of damaged equipment?
Thankfully, not to that extent. Thankfully, not to that extent. But I do have one of my good friends. He had a Nord. I used to have a Nord too.
Mm.
He had a Nord, and something similar had happened to him as well. And then I was like, that's one of the musician's nightmares, or in this sense, Nord owner's nightmare.
It
Yeah, yeah,
is.
because I mean, like that keyboard, it ain't cheap.
No,
It
it's
ain't
not
cheap.
cheap, and for
Yeah.
whatever reason, the parts take forever to get in or something. I don't know. It was
Mm,
it, it was a mess. It was definitely a mess. But yeah, like, you're in the
yeah.
Bay Area. I have a lot of friends up there, a lot of musician friends, and one thing that I noticed, especially when people are on tour up there, it seems
Mm-hmm.
like there's a lot of getting your stuff stolen. Like, I've had more
Mm-mm.
than like 3 or 4 people play in like San Francisco or Oakland or or
Yeah.
anywhere, San Jose, and like they get targeted up there. I don't know, like is that something that you've ever had to contend with, or do you know
Well,
people? Does that sound familiar at least?
um, I yeah, I have lots of stories, other people's stories, and there's one of my own stories. Actually, what you call it? In the rule number one, just like never leave stuff in your car. I
No.
know it's very tempting, especially if you want to go to an after party after a gig or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is, like, I used to think that if I want to do that after a gig, as long I park in a parking garage, that might be okay. I mean, I guess if it's like super closed in parking
Right,
garage,
right.
it might be okay. But street, nope, that's a big no.
Yeah.
But rule number one is just like be vigilant on that, because like it's tough, man. The next it can be just 5 minutes or less, and the next thing you know, it can cost a lot out of that.
Oh yeah.
And for me, my situation is actually not after a gig or anything. I it was in front of my own house.
Oh my God.
They decided last year, actually, they decided to broke into my car. But things like, I don't know how they did it, but it was there was no like broken windows or anything.
Wow.
Some technology, high tech stuff maybe or something. But anyway, they stole my gigging equipments, and it was just gone like that overnight. And then the next day I found out, and like, I don't know what to do. I mean, like, I'm not gigging at that time, but there were some gigs happening the next month or so, and then I had to back out of the immediate ones.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, I'm very thankful that the Twitch community, literally, the Twitch community, I didn't ask for them to do this, but they encouraged me to set up a GoFundMe, and then I did, and they helped me raise enough funds to I mean, to replace and even upgrade my equipments, and
Wow.
I'm able to back on the gigging scene now.
Holy
I
crap.
I owe it a lot to the Twitch community, to be honest, and uh, I think it speaks for itself. And definitely nowadays, I'm being way more careful. Uh, However late I go home from a gig, however tired I am, I
Yeah.
will at least take stuff out of my car.
Mm-hmm.
Even given I actually like cover everything up already,
Mm-hmm.
but it's that still happen.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like never again, and I just want to be vigilant about it. But that's my story.
Yeah, no, oh my God, dude, that is incredible, and let's give a round of applause to the Twitch community.
Yep.
Look at you guys. You guys, look at you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Um,
Mm,
no, man, that stuff is horrifying. It's so horrifying. I'm the same way. Like, even if it's just like, yeah, I'm not leaving my stuff in the car ever. I don't care if it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
in my driveway or anything. And here it gets really cold, so you can't. It's not good to leave your equipment in the cold overnight. Anyways,
Right,
but
right.
so like we'd be like coming home at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and we're carrying in speakers and shit because. No matter what, man, it's not safe. It's not safe. I I was touring once a long time ago, and we were in Chicago, and I after partied way too hard, and my
Mm-hmm.
buddy, and if anybody knows anything about South Chicago, which is just it's kind of a mess over there.
Mm-hmm.
He lived in South Chicago, so I ended up just going home with him, throwing all my gear in his car, and going
Mm-hmm.
home with him, and was partying all night, doing all of the things. And the
Mm-hmm.
next morning, I'm just like, where's my stuff? I didn't even know where my stuff was. That's how stupid drunk I was getting, and just messed
Mm.
up.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and it ended up being in the back of his car. When we went to the back of his car, thankfully it was all there. It was all out in the open, but the car was completely unlocked. And I'm just
Oh
like
wow.
in South Chicago, where it's like some of the worst. It was like, what was it, last summer? They had 60 murders in one weekend. You know what I mean, in South
Oh wow.
Chicago. So like, yeah, it's
Yes.
nothing. It's nothing to mess around with. And oh my God, I just look at all the
Mm-hmm.
dumb things I've done, and I'm so lucky that nothing has happened. I mean, my God, because
Mm-hmm.
and do you live? So what part of the Bay Area do you live?
I live on the East Bay side of the Bay Area, but the thing is, Oakland is part of East Bay, but I'm a little further northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, my area is, yes, mostly okay,
Mm-hmm.
but there are still pockets or sometimes a little uh, part of the certain community just kind of like passing
Oh
by
yeah,
and stuff happen.
they'll come to you for sure,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
especially
mean,
now, man.
yeah, yeah. So I guess the lesson, the moral of the story is like, however safe you think we are, still put a little bit of guard.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's real though. That's real. Always be
Mm-hmm.
vigilant, and just because, well, I mean, you look at what's happening in Los Angeles right now. Like
Yeah.
criminals are going to Beverly Hills. They're going there now,
Right. Yeah.
and even in San Francisco, and I'm sure in the surrounding areas, that in the last couple
Mm-hmm.
of years, the crime has been nuts over there. Like you just, I mean, I'm sure people have seen those videos where they're just going into CVS and just like, "Grr," just taking stuff and running out the door and.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nuts, man. Like they're just
Right.
smashing windows, taking stuff out of cars. People, I saw where people just left their doors unlocked and there's notes on there, or they leave the doors open or something, and like they're just like,
Yeah.
please, there's nothing in here. Don't steal, don't break my
I
windows.
have witnessed cars like that people just like uh what is just I'm transparent, nothing to see, nothing to gain, so there you go. So
There's nothing
it's
valuable in here. Please don't break my stuff.
right, it is kind of a sad reality.
Yeah,
It is kind of
man.
sad reality, yeah.
Yeah, and it seems
Mm.
like it's it's across the country, but a lot in the West
Mm.
Coast. In Seattle, I think was it Google? Google moved their headquarters, or was it
Mm.
Google or Amazon? I can't remember. It was one of those big tech companies.
Right, right.
They moved it out of downtown Seattle because of the
Mm.
crime. And it's like, what is going on? What is happening here? Where
Yeah, yeah.
people are just now like, and I understand we just went through a pandemic and stuff, so people are desperate, I suppose. But man, that's crazy. It just seems
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary. Anyways,
For sure.
I love your playing. I love what how your style is really sexy. I love your style.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, no. You said you grew up in the church. When did you start playing keys, and or when did you get into music, and where did you cut your
Mm.
teeth, or like how did you learn? Because you definitely have a style that is, when I see someone playing your style, I see them
Mm.
growing. Yes, sexy Manny. That's right, sexy Manny. Uh,
What's up, Carl?
when someone's playing your style, uh,
Mm.
I immediately think they grew up in a gospel church or something,
Mm.
or they had some sort of roots in R&B and jazz, and
Mm.
so where did you learn? When did you start getting into it?
Okay, do you want the short version or the long
The
version?
long version. This is a podcast. We don't want no like shortened up
Okay, okay.
nonsense here. We're here to learn, Manny. We're here to learn, sexy Manny.
All right. Well, here you go. So I start learning. I'm about to turn 33, I believe,
Oh
this
no.
year. I forgot how old I'm turning.
I do all the time, bro. I do all the time. I get it. I get that.
Right, right. But I started when I was 12.
Mm.
Actually, growing up, I'm just saying, growing up in an Asian family background,
Mm.
usually we have heard stories where kind of like learning music as a kid is kind of like a thing.
Yeah.
Like you have to
Ah.
learn at least like a good extracurricular activities or something.
Yes. Yes.
And then I didn't experience that actually, which was I'm thankful because that means in a sense less pressure.
Right. Right.
But when I was 12 years old, I start switching at church from the Sunday school, the little kids section, into the teenager section, and then that's the first time in my life I ever seen a live band, full live band in person, and then I was like, dang, they look cool. I want to be cool.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what
I
the
feel.
story is.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. And then I hit up one of the senior musicians over there, and then he's like, "Hey, is it cool if I can learn a little bit of instruments?" And then I learned a little bit of guitar. If you see the guitar behind me, but
Yeah.
I'm okay on the guitar, and keys as well. But the thing is, that at that time, I tried to learn both, and it was okay. I was a little on and off, but as I kept going, I get to kind of participate in school's event, trying to play music a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? I think I love the keys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So fast forward about 3 to 4 years later, that's when I left for the States from
Mm.
Indonesia, and then what should we call it? I already start taking a little bit of classical lesson back then for a few months in Indonesia, and then when I went to the States, I switched into classical. So none of those style that you're talking about was in place yet.
I see, I see.
Yeah. Back then in Indonesia, the style I'm playing, it was more like, kind of pop, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then as I went to the States, I got deeper into classical, and then I went to this art high school. It's called uh, it's called School of the Arts, or SODA, School of the Arts in San Francisco. And then I was like, oh, they have that here. All right. So it's kind of like a college feel with the departments and
Mm.
majors,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. So I did the classical piano, but the cool thing, they don't only have discipline in classical piano alone. They also have a jazz combo, excuse me,
No worries.
jazz band, and Latin band and other things. So I was like, oh, I want to get into that,
Right, right.
and I was very green on in that. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I'm I'm going blind here, but let's do it. And then fast forward toward the senior year and everything. So I ended up doing all of them or a little bit of everything. That's
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah.
And then what you call it? I went to college to university actually for jazz performance.
Ah.
Yeah, so I went to jazz performance instead of classical anymore. But there I start doing Afro-Cuban ensemble, and then jazz ensemble. I start doing gospel choir ensemble, and then that's kind of like the beginning of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. I still play music at church back then, but still like the same style kind
Right.
of church. And then fast forward to 2009 or 10. My friend, who's also the music director of the gospel choir class, he hit me up and like, hey, would you like to work and play at this gospel church? It was a traditional Baptist church actually,
Mm-hmm.
local, and I was like, I mean, I would love to,
Yeah.
because I was kind of like low key mentioning to him at some point, like
Mm.
it will be really cool if one day I can experience that kind of music firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, let me just play the style of it. I mean, something like that.
That's so dope though. That is so dope. No, I feel that though, like just that bluesy
Mm-hmm.
gospel it's very distinct. And
Mm.
I had a similar experience, but I wasn't like my buddy. It was on guitar, and for me
Mm.
personally, like it seems like learning classical and learning the fundamentals was the fundamentals of music, especially classical,
Mm.
because it trains you to, it's very intensive where you're using both hands, getting very fluid in both hands. You're
Yeah,
learning the
yeah.
scales, you're learning how notes go together, you're learning how, scales can build upon chords and
Yeah.
all those very fundamental lessons that musicians should probably learn,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
did not. I'm very self-taught. So for
Mm.
me, it was like boot camp going into a gospel church setting, and where
Mm.
I couldn't even hear the chord changes. I'm just like, what
Mm.
is even happening here? Like I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
very limited, and I only played with them for like a few months, but it was such a an eye opening experience where it
Right.
elevated my playing to a whole nother level. And so like
Mm-hmm.
I just I love that music. I love that I love gospel music. I love
Mm-hmm.
it just has a great feel to it. Was it kind of difficult for you to wrap your head around at first, or was it something that you sort of naturally went into?
It took me several months, at least, oh, maybe
Hmm.
about half a year or something, to assimilate,
Yeah.
because things like the theory makes sense if you just like talk about it, hear about it. But the thing is like when you're in that situation, everything moves so fast,
Yes.
following the cues, and then like,
Right.
okay, what's the next? Oh shoot! Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, right there. I was like, oh,
Right.
different key. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like you say, it's a boot camp, it's a crash course,
Yeah.
and it's fun, even though sometimes there have been situations like, what's going
Right.
on?
No, it's intense because, and if people don't know what he's talking about like sometimes a bishop will get up there and they'll start hooping, which is just sort of like they'll go into a song,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be speaking, and then
Yeah,
it'll just
yeah.
morph into a song, and whatever key that the bishop
Right.
is hooping and singing to, that's the key you got to find. So you'll see the piano player going do 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 do. Oh, F sharp, F sharp. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then everybody has to follow in, and you have to transpose, which means you basically, if you learn a song in C major and the bishop is singing in F sharp, you have to take
Yeah.
those chord changes and move them up or down or whatever, up I guess, to the key he's
Yeah.
singing in. So if you're not versed in all of that stuff, it's
Mm-hmm.
insanity. It's insanity. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. And but again, it's like one of those situations where if you want to elevate your playing, and man,
Mm-hmm.
there's some really great players that come out of the church,
Mm-hmm.
man. If you want to elevate your playing in a way where your ear,
Mm-hmm.
to strengthen your ear, the strength to get to know your instrument a little bit better, a lot bit
Yeah.
better. Joining a gospel band in a Baptist church will do that. It's but what's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
interesting is how many of those cats just learn from ear, and they never learn really. They
Mm-hmm.
never really learn the theory behind stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that come up through ears, and because again, you're training, you're basically from a child. And you also
Mm-hmm.
find like the little 4-year-old drummers who are just like blah, 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 blah,
Oh
just
yeah.
killing it. 4-year-old pianists just murdering. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they basically were trained their whole lives through the church
Mm-hmm.
to use their ear, and then when it comes to
Yeah.
actually the theory of it, it's lost on them. And what's
Mm-hmm.
interesting is that and this is for any style really, but it almost can become a trap for some players where like
Mm.
they'll want to play all these fancy chords over all this stuff, and you're playing in a rock band or something, or a pop band,
Oh yeah.
and you don't need all this crazy, these slash chords over, maybe
Right.
sometimes.
Placements. Placements.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No, please.
I have heard a story. Well, for example, this is an analogy, I guess. If you're playing in a wedding band, you play "Don't Stop Believing."
Right.
This is how it goes usually, but not like. I'm just saying.
Yes, that's a perfect example.
I mean, just an example.
Yes, that was.
Might or might not happen in real life situation.
But there's a time and a place for that, and like even if the band likes to improvise on a song, like you could start doing that over,
Mhm.
you could start doing those placements over that, and elevate the song, and that's fine. But if
Right,
it's just a
right.
straightforward thing, and I've seen a lot,
Mhm.
it's just where people get in that situation where it's like, oh man, I just need that regular doom, bo doo doo, going.
Yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah.
need it to be straightforward, bro. And in some cases, they're kind of limited to it, and they're just
Mhm.
not, just in a few cases. I'm not saying that happens a lot, and this is
Right, right.
anecdotal, but it is something that does happen.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hey, it's just being the most. I liked what you said, that you were sort of learning a little bit of everything, And I feel like that's probably why you're such a dynamic player. Would you agree with that?
Oh, thanks, man. I mean, I, I know I say this a lot on my stream, but it is the truth, really. I tried. I like to try. The thing is, like, I know people who are very highly trained in certain genres
Right.
or like field or something, and have high respect for them. I guess if I can say I'm highly trained in a little bit of everything department.
Right. But that's
That
why
kind of thing.
but that's why that's why you'll always have a gig waiting for you, because you have that experience in all these different departments where you can sort of swing it. I mean, even jazz cats can kind of get lost in that whole idea. Is like just playing these simple chords, or drummers, like a lot of like gospel or jazz drummers get trapped in that, like where they just gospel drummers just want to be slamming away and just going wild.
Right, like save it for the solo.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like every phrase, every bar is like this huge solo that they're doing, and it's like, bro, it's cool. You could just play just a regular backbeat, man. You don't have to go wild on it.
Yeah, and especially for a keyboard player, I'm still working my way around it too, because sometimes like I have the temptation, the tendency that I want to play like, but but when it's actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
But you can tell the difference.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
If anything, if you mind, I want to give another huge credit to that band that I told you about, Philosophy, actually, because the thing is, like, aside from the church background, when I was with them, actually, I was one of the I'm one of the pioneer members.
Okay.
Of the band. We started in 2008, and we're still going now. We don't perform as much. Occasionally we still perform, but what you call it, we have played together for so long that we built such a chemistry. Like the first time, what you call it, when I joined the band, we have to learn like about 60 R&B songs from different decades.
Yeah.
70s, 80s, 90s, maybe some 2000s and stuff, just so we're gig ready, learn the arrangement. The thing is, for me, I was pretty used to like exploring sounds on keyboards by then, because of church training or church background. But what you feel, it wasn't quite there yet on me.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of playing the part. I was like, okay, that's how the part goes. But I'm just kind of playing like straight face, something like that.
Yeah.
Not like this yet. Not doing that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm trying to get through the song. I'm trying to learn the song. But the thing is, like, as the years went by, we start gigging more, and I start just kind of like, with the performance, sometimes you have those things like, how come am I really feeling the song, or am I just like playing the song?
Right.
That kind of thing. And then it starts to grow, and I'm very thankful for that too, because, for example, you're familiar with Jamiroquai much?
Oh, Jamiroquai. Oh, and here's the band. Yes, here's their Facebook.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I know nobody likes Facebook, but here's Facebook.
That's us, Philosophy right there.
Oh, look at this lady. All right, look at this guy right here. Look at that.
Don't worry about my pose. Don't worry about my
Look at
pose.
this guy right here. Hold on, let's get into this.
I mean, yeah. Don't worry about the way I pose right there. Yeah, don't worry.
Look at us, sexy Manny up in this joint, baby. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta say, I miss that leather jacket. I wish I still have it.
Hey, that's tight though. I'm liking this look.
Thank you. Is that the smoldering Manny look?
Yeah. You look like you're mad at somebody, like they owe you money. It's like, oh shit, this dude's about to pull out a knife, yo. Like it's about to go down.
Do I need to pull a Stewie? Where my money at?
Yeah, where my money at? Yeah, and this lady, and she's fine. Look, what's up? What's up? What's this girl's
Oh yeah,
name?
she's an amazing singer, by the way, man. Yvette, she's epic. She's amazing. She's performed a lot in the Bay. Lately, I think she gonna get her own project going. And if you guys check out our album, you will be able to get to check out our music.
You guys have
We
an
have
album?
we do, yeah.
What the
One
hell?
album called Born.
Now is it original music? Oh yeah, look at that.
Yes.
It's original. Oh.
Uh,
Is this it?
That's the remix version.
Oh,
There is the original version. I mean the regular version. I think. Where has love been?
let's just listen to a little bit.
Yeah, this is the title track.
Wanna do you good, wanna treat you right, wanna change your life, wanna love you, yeah. Tell me something. So tell me how you get so blind to me. You don't know what you're missing in life. Don't know who you are or how to benefit from my life. Can't you see your love? The signs are telling us to unite. It's so clear, just open your eyes.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. I ruined
Okay,
it.
okay.
Well, there it is. Sorry,
You guys,
guys. I
you
just
guys can check more of that.
yeah. I dropped the website in there, guys. If you're interested, make sure you go and hit that up. Oh, you guys do like Sunday service and stuff like that too. That's
Yes,
dope.
I think these are like from our past shows flyer or something.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I interrupted you for some reason. You were saying something about what you learned from the band.
Oh yeah. I mean, because we learn from all the different decades, right?
Mm-hmm.
R&B and whatnot, neo soul especially. And then the thing is, like, when I went to your stream versary the other day. You were playing D'Angelo. I was like, that's my jam. That's my jam. Because the thing is, like, I know that's one of his latest albums, right? But like, from like his Voodoo album,
Yes.
that like songs
Oh yes.
like a Spanish joint and
Yes.
more. I was like, ooh, like Lady. And I was like, that's one of the first few songs that I actually learned with the band. And then as the year went by, I started learning how to play that as I feel it. And then I owe a lot to this band that because of them now that when I play with other bands in the Bay, I'm just like, okay, I can actually like get into the song, not just like playing the parts. And it's
Yes.
more dynamic experience, you know. And also in the end, I grow more love to old school music actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Especially I'm a huge fan of Prince music.
Yeah, and you can hear that sort of those synths. You could kind of hear. I was gonna say I can hear Prince in that. I could hear Prince
Like
in
this
that.
one.
Yes, yes, Prince. Yes, Prince. Man, no, Prince was awesome, man. Prince was an amazing artist, but he was just such a complicated dude, you know. He just like he was so androgynous, you know, back in the '80s especially. He was just so androgynous, and people were always, you know. He would get he would get labeled in the homosexual thing as like a homosexual, but he was just that was the time, you know. But what was interesting is that he paved the way for so many people to sort of come out and be themselves. You know what I mean? Like for the the LGBTQ plus community. And what was interesting about Prince is that in his later years he became a Church of Latter-day Saints. And he ended up speaking out against the homosexuality, and it was just such a weird twist of fate, you know. And then he died of drugs, you know. So it's like, you know, a complicated artist. That's what artists are, though. You know, they're complicated people. And but I love Prince, man. You know, it's like putting his personal stuff aside. He's just one of those incredible people who've. I mean, his first album he recorded it completely by himself. You know,
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Like in the studio, he's such a beast. Like he can produce hits on his own.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
like, I don't need you. I'm good. I'll just do it myself. You don't hear what's going on in my head. Like, dude had to be on the spectrum. I don't know what his deal was because, like, he's Bon. What's up, Mama? Welcome in. Good to see you. And grabbing my nuts. Welcome in as well. I love your name, grabbing my nuts. It's just the best name.
Hey.
Uh,
Sounds like Beyonce. Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I agree. She has that Beyonce tone to her, and she has one of the best music video of all time. Yeah, and Kanye. Remember when Kanye jumped up on stage? Taylor Swift was trying to accept an award, and he was like, "Beyonce had the best video ever. This is bullshit." Like, I just, oh God, there's another complicated artist, right? Just that
Let's
dude.
just say there's a moment in history.
Yes. I love Kanye though. Like I'll live and I'll die on that hill of Kanye.
He got some really great stuff, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stuff is actually.
Yeah, shining lights. Is that what it's called?
Sorry, I keep have to demonstrating whatever I was talking.
That's fine, man. We got the audio to do it. What was I know I kind of flew by Prince because I had to say that weird stuff about him, but like what was it about Prince that really captured your heart and your mind?
I think because I'm mainly an instrumentalist. The thing is, my focus was mainly listening to the instruments.
Yeah.
I wasn't really focusing on lyrics too much until like my later days.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is funky, like Fonky, funky. And then I was like, okay. And then like, there's his song, Let's Work. That one. Or this one, Kiss. Or that one. So basically, it's just that iconic sound and just like how it's like right in your face, like face melting kind of like groove.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think that's what really grabbed me.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I'm the same way. I kind of hear. I don't know, when you're listening to music, do you gravitate towards the instruments, and is that kind of what you were saying? Is like you don't really. The lyrics kind of like become part of the overall sound, but it doesn't. It's not like I'm sitting there listening intently to the lyrics. Like, he's saying some real shit here. It's more like what is that synth doing? What is that bass doing? That drum is really murdered.
I think it's a mix of different things because I mean like even though I can speak English pretty fluently, but the thing is I didn't grow up with it, so English at the core it's still my second language.
Yeah.
So sometimes it just didn't register immediately. When I listen to songs, I start being able to focus on lyrics more nowadays because I mean like I just want to kind of get the entire vibe of the song. And I think being a music director nowadays, since I have to manage not only the band but also the singer parts, the vocal parts, that helps me focus more on the singing parts of the song.
You have to, huh?
Yeah. It's just like before I started all those the directing stuff. I tend to like you said, like, oh, what's that synth sounds?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that chord? Something like that. But now it's just like I want to kind of absorb the song as a whole and really get the idea.
Yeah, totally. No, I feel that when you start having to like step out and play and you're not trying to, I mean, like, cause you can step all over the singer, like you got to sort of like know where these parts go and where fills should go. And like being a tasteful player is not, it's not like we were saying earlier, it's not soloing the whole time, it's like, It being a good and solid player is showing up on time with the material known, first of all, but also knowing your place and knowing when to show off, when to pull back, when to just be in the pocket, and that it takes a long time to figure that shit out. And I know it took me a long time to figure out.
It's a lifetime, to be honest.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
This music is one of those lifetime. lifetime careers that you could just get to build on forever and ever and ever, because it's endless. Like you can just
Yeah, yeah.
constantly learn something new, and I love that, because well, my ADHD brain constantly needs new stimulation. So it's just like, oh, what else can I just jump into? What else can I do? You know, how else
Yeah,
does this
yeah.
work?
Yeah.
How was that for you? That was it a big culture shock for you moving to the States from Indonesia?
It was definitely. I mean, the thing is like I grew up in Indonesia in the city, not quite in the more rural or the less city like. So even then, going into the states, it's definitely more open kind of concept, or like open kind of culture, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it took me several years. Like I remember, my first year in high school, I had to go to the administration office and ask them, "Can I ask you something? How many Indonesian students are there in this school?" I don't know, because I still felt kind of out of place, and I
Yeah.
was just gonna like, I want to find my people.
Yeah, no kidding, man. And you know,
Yeah.
the Bay Area did you move to the Bay Area from Indonesia?
Yeah, I moved straight into the bay.
Oh, that you see, I mean, at
Yeah.
least you know, shout out to Indonesia. What's
Hey,
up?
right
Let's
on.
go.
Oh
Rich
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know Rich Brian, nice.
who's Rich Ryan?
He's what is it? Actually, he's if you look him up, he's a very awesome rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, and he came actually from Indonesia, the same city where I was from,
Okay.
and actually, practically the same neighborhood that I grew up in.
Oh no, Rich Brian, there he
Like
is.
next door. I just found out later that like, oh shoot,
Heck yeah.
neighbors.
That's so fun. And so he seems pretty popular. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm so out of the game. Rich Brian's out here. He's out here representing. So like you said that you grew up sort of in a rural part of Indonesia.
I guess kind of more like urban, I guess.
Oh, okay. It
Yes,
wasn't out in the
suburb,
country.
suburb.
A suburb. Okay,
Yeah,
I
there
got
you
you.
go,
I
yeah.
got you. So it wasn't like so when you moved to the Bay Area, I mean, man, the Bay Area, I love the Bay Area, but like it is very crowded and very clustered in a very small space, it seems, you know. So like
Yeah, yeah.
I could definitely see how you could jump, how you would how you would come from there and jump in there. And were you studying English before you left Indonesia?
Yeah, I did take some curricular English classes
Okay.
outside of school back then, and then it helped me. But the thing is, like, it's way different when you just know everything on paper.
Right.
Like my writing was okay. I can understand what I see, but speak it, and then most importantly, the idiom. Like because like how people speak English in the States compared to other English speaking countries is different, not only in the way they speak, but in the terms, the phrase, the slangs.
Yes. I bet that took a while to
Yeah.
learn, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I have so much respect for people who come over here from other places and learn this language and have to learn all the different slangs that's in here. And I mean, because we just decimate the English language. You know what I mean? Like English on its own is already hard, but once you start getting, and then each region, each part of the country has their own little things. Some people don't say, some words are just smashed together. So like, I can't imagine you trying to figure out all this stuff, especially trying to be a student here. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's a really tough thing. Did you end up finding some Indonesian friends to talk to in your school, or was it mostly?
I did. I
Okay.
did.
Wait,
But I mean, along the way, because the thing is, I went to two different high schools. I went to this more academic focused high school for my first year in the States, and then I transferred to the art high school later on. Yeah, so on that first school, I found some Indonesian friends, but that kind of helped me transition at least.
yeah.
And then when I went to the art high school, there's no other Indonesians, basically, just me.
Just
But at least I was a little more ready. I was a
Yeah.
little more ready to kind of like, okay, let's just blend.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you find any sort of adversity? Did you find any sort of? I mean, I assume that we have this sort of rise in Asian hate, and I'm not trying to poke any sore spots for anybody, but this is Asian American Pacific Asian month, or Pacific Islander, right? Month, yeah. So we're still in May, so there has been a rise, especially since the coronavirus, which is such a stupid thing. America has such a ridiculous way of handling their like stupid suppressed emotions. They're just like, China gave us this virus, well now I'm just gonna go beat up Asia. It's like, what are you doing? Like, how does that accomplish anything? And it's not funny. I'm laughing at the absurdity of the thought process, because it is such a ridiculous thing to think that like you're gonna somehow make yourself feel better by harming someone else. But this country is a very complicated country, and it's a melting pot, if you will, and so it's a lot of different cultures sort of coming together, trying to sort of get along. Did you find any sort of adversity when you came here? Did you feel like people were rude to you because you were Asian, or are you considered Pacific Islander, or are you considered Asian?
You know what? It's the answer to that question actually still kind of gray area maybe to me. But the thing is, you remember those scantrons or something?
Yeah.
Back in school,
Yeah.
What ethnicity you fall under? I always put myself under Asian, to be honest. But because Indonesia is technically Southeast Asia.
I got you. Like,
if I'm not mistaken,
because it's close to the Philippines and all that, right?
Right, but I guess sometimes there are the blurred lines that we can be considered Pacific Islanders as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess sorry, can you please repeat your last question?
No problem.
Yeah.
It's so terrible that people behave in such thoughtless way. Yeah, I agree with you, Bon. I agree with you. I was asking if you were met with any sort of frankly, if you were met with any racism, especially in these different schools that you had to come to. I know kids can be assholes, but did you experience any when you were coming here, or was it pretty please, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling now.
No worries, man. I mean, it's I guess back then it's like less filtering maybe or something, but not like something too frontal immediately to me, but I've heard like certain words being said, certain slangs or something, which is not cool if we think about it. But thankfully it wasn't like directed at me or something. I've witnessed something like sometimes at the bus. I was like, oh my goodness, people. Please calm down, and we don't need to go there or something.
Right.
Like that.
No.
Right. Sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to like poke old wounds or anything. Open up old wounds. It's just, I Twitter was such a crazy weird place, but like that whole hashtag has been trending lately, is Stop Asian Hate. I've been seeing that pop up more and more, and it's just such I don't know, like when I talk to people who come here from other places, because I have friends. I have like some Asian friends and some Filipino friends who who were born and raised here, or at least came here at a very young age, and so they have American accent and all that. So knowing what they've experienced, I can't imagine what someone from you came here in your teens, so like you were already pretty. You obviously have an accent, but you speak English very well, so I'm not judging you at all.
I try to stay on brand. Sorry.
But I'm always, my mom immigrated here too, and so it was hard for her to sort of acclimate as well, and she's experienced a lot, and she actually just experienced some bullshit the other day at work, so it's like. It's just how it goes, man. It's bullshit, but this is where we live, and this is how it goes, and hopefully by talking about these subjects, it can illuminate, give people a different thought process. So
Yeah,
Manny
yeah.
speaks English okay.
I'm also known as OK Music because orchestra music.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
get it?
Okay. I was like, dang, Aaron.
Sorry.
No, that was so it was a very
But anyway,
minimum. It was a
yeah, yeah.
minimum that you've experienced.
So yeah, if anything, first-hand experience. I guess I'm in a sense fortunate. Not that it's a good thing or a bad thing, but
No,
it's
I
just like
know.
uh, I was fortunate that I didn't experience it firsthand too much. I mean, I have firsthand wise. I might be like on the street speaking Indonesian to my friend, and then somebody was just like making fun of me. The thing is, like, I was like, "Oh no, you didn't." That's kind of like my
Yeah.
reaction, but I didn't really follow up with that. But I just like that's just messed up
Yeah. Yeah.
whenever I experience something like that. And uh, now these days, considering recent events and everything, I just want to say like we thankfully didn't get to experience that immediately, like firsthand. And knock on wood that we don't get to that.
Yeah.
We have heard stories. The closest it has gotten was like to a friend of our friend. So
Mm.
technically, we know someone who know.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's not cool because like it came out of nowhere
Yeah.
and suddenly like the end of the day the aftermath is like someone's getting hurt unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And I think why do we why is that happening anyway? And what you call it, especially if you don't even know the person.
Yeah. No kidding. No.
That's it's still mind-boggling to me. And
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing, like
Yeah, if you don't like somebody, I mean, you don't like somebody, but if you don't even
yeah.
know them and like that's what, and you're just going straight for their race or outward gender or whatever that, whatever you're going for, it's just,
Mm-hmm.
it takes a certain amount of like, ignorance, a lot of amount of ignorance. And just it's just asshole shit, I mean, it's just like people being jerks and people being
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. So I I can't stand it. And anytime that stuff kind of happens, I always have to say something because I get, and I live in Ohio where I used to live on a street where, people have Confederate flags out and stuff like that. And it was just, I've taken my son to parties and I'm in a mixed race relationship. So like my son is obviously brown and I'm pretty light, so like people get around me and they feel like they can sort of open up a little bit, and they just they speak in their little codes. And I gotta say shit. I don't handle it very well. You know what I mean? Like you say, you're a little bit more outspoken these days, right? And I feel like that's something that's important, is like being outspoken about something. If you see something going down, and what's up, Robbie? I saw you pop in here, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. If you do see something, it's like the best thing you can do is confront it in a safe way, because some people are dangerous. Some people can.
Yeah.
Some people are looking to take things and and elevate it and escalate. So it's one of those situations where if you just confronting it could get you in trouble. But I can, I mean, I can't take that shit. I'm just not gonna, I mean? It's like, I don't,
Right.
wherever it ends up, I'm not gonna sit here and allow that to go.
Yeah.
I worked at a homeless shelter, and talk about the most un-PC place. It's like, what was interesting about it was like the black people hated the Mexicans and the white people, and then the white people were saying racist stuff and the black people were saying racist stuff. So like in some weird way it sort of equalized out. But that place is just, it was just wild, man. But I would just have these people come up to me, like some old white homeless person, just start dropping N-bombs. And I'm just like, listen, first of all, don't ever say that to me again or in this place again, or else I'm going to kick you out. And second of all, why do you need to say, like, what's going on? What made you think that I wanted to hear this? Yeah, I'm a Jew, so I am white looking, but relate more more to people of color, so I get this. And sadly, people in Texas, when I visit my wife's family, talk to me and say such racist things around me. And what the hell is that about? Like, white people have such an, and I'm not trying to shit on white people, everybody. But it is weird how even white people will hate other white people, which, Jewish people in this country, I realize that some Jewish people can be dark skinned, but, a lot of people, like our friend Robbie here is Caucasian, and people get around them and him and just start probably talking bad mouthing the Jews. It's like, I don't understand that. It's like, you don't like other white people now. It's like, it's very weird. Punch those racists in the throat. Well, let's not get violent, folks. I'm not promoting violence here. I know this conversation took a kind of a dark turn, but I do feel like it's kind of important to talk about these situations, just because, especially it is Asian American month. So, like, I do want to bring that to the surface here, and seeing these hashtags, Stop Asian Hate trend. That's sad. It's a very sad situation to me, and I feel like talking about it, illuminates these and sheds light on the darkness, and not to bring it down. I don't know. What's your thoughts, man? You got any kind of thoughts to add to this?
I mean, for me, to be honest, why hate? I think really not to sound cliche or anything, like why hate?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, yes, we can be different on opinions, we can be different backgrounds and stuff, but the thing is, like, even I said earlier that it's in my opinion, it's not okay to like do those things, especially if you don't know the person. But even if you know the person, it's I don't think it's okay to be hurtful. I mean, if it's something that can be talked out, that'll be great, to be honest. But if something that cannot be talked out, I rather resort to a peaceful solution. I mean, even if the peaceful solution is just like, I guess this is where we part ways and we just don't talk, rather than like violent,
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
things like, why are we hurting each other, kind of thing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with you, man. It's there's no reason to escalate it into violence. It's like sometimes you just gotta cut folks out of your life. And I think I was starting a thought earlier where I was saying, "Hey, unpodcasting to Platos." That's tight. Welcome, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. I started a thought, and I think I flipped sides. I just went somewhere else because it's ADHD time. But I was saying, I think I said it's one thing if you know somebody, and I guess. Or if you're mad at someone, you don't like somebody. But I didn't mean it in a way. It's like, okay, it's okay to be racist if you don't like someone personally. That's not what I meant at all. It's like, even if you don't if you don't like someone, don't like them because they're an asshole. Don't like them because they're black or they're white or they're Asian. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't like them because they're assholes. And here's the thing. People of all races and colors and genders can be assholes. They can be assholes. Everybody in every race, in every situation, can be awful people. People have the tendency to be bad, so we should take that into consideration. Is it Jewish Heritage Month too? My goodness, they're just.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know that, Robbie. Thank you for illuminating us. I've been saying illuminating a lot in this podcast. In any case, so you with your with philosophy, you guys are still gigging, you said, or you guys have slowed down?
We so the thing is, we kind of evolved, I guess, out of the pandemic. That we the drummer, his name actually is Mike as well.
Oh, hey, what's a popular name?
But basically, we start evolving that philosophy is more the original, and we do some covers too, like R&B also, but more kind of that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Band, and then we have the corporate version, which is not under philosophy. They're actually called Good Time Collective. They're more on the corporate events, blah blah blah. So I guess that's kind of like the branching out that we're doing now. I see they've been gigging more on the GTC side, but if there's like any like show where you get to perform original and more like your own thing, we will go under philosophy.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
So
the members are similar, but there are a few different additions on the other one.
that's cool. I dig that.
Yeah,
I dig
yeah,
that. Because it's a cool way to keep like a brand going, and also a cool way to keep people paid, and a cool way to keep people playing and stuff. I can respect that. You gotta
mm-hmm.
have options in this field. How long did
Mm-hmm.
it take for you to become a full-time musician? Like, as in, have you ever worked a day job, or have you always just played music?
I have work a day job. I mean, the thing is like maybe I haven't worked more like higher end day job.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started university or college, I've worked at a gas station being an attendant, and then alongside with that, I have worked at a department store being a gift wrapper, seasonal gift wrapper.
Hey, let's go gift wrapping.
Yeah, I've done some of that, and then mostly gas station really. And then, well, actually, along around the time that I got that my first church gig, that's around the time that I switched into full time, which is kind of like a leap of faith, basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So that was 2009 or 10, something like that. And then
Wow.
that's kind of like how I try to
You were very young.
push my luck, basically.
What was that like for you? What was that feeling of being like, I'm gonna stop working these jobs that I don't want to work and just fully give myself over to my art? What was that like for you? What was that feeling?
It was tricky, definitely. I mean, it was like the struggle is real kind of situation,
Yeah.
because I mean like you're really trying to hustle.
Mhm.
It's a lot of word of mouth based kind of what is it situation where if you do good on one gig, you can probably be referred to another gig, and then
Mhm.
and so on and so on and so on. I'm thankful that I've been referred to by my friends or friends of friends and stuff. I will say, and this is just a real talk. I think there are a lot of other really awesome musicians, at least in the Bay Area, that I know. They're just skill level just amazing, and to be considered for like more gigs and playing with more people. To be honest, it's an honor,
Yeah.
and I appreciate the trust. Yeah, yeah. So basically, keep doing that. Keep doing it. Fast forward now, already a little over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, already over a decade. Like that's I think I'm gonna pat myself in the back that
Yo,
I'm
you
able to do.
should, man. That
I'm able to do that. But the thing is like as I have done this for a long time. I my point of view, my understanding kind of grow a little bit. Um, I'm not closed in for like like a day job situation.
mhm.
If situation it there comes that it might call for that. I think it's cool. Kind of like a mix between both, because I've seen my friends who are like working musicians, but they also keep their job and they make it balance.
Right.
It's not easy,
No.
but it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially in your part of the country where,
Mm-hmm.
I think San Francisco is only second to New York City on
Thank you,
on
Mike. Yeah.
price.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. Yeah, yeah, mighty. Yeah, congratulations for sure, man. Like I was 6 years strong until the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
hit, and now I'm back to my day job. But hey, I don't
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that had to be done. And I got a family. I got a wife and kid here. I gotta
Totally,
I gotta
totally. Yeah.
make sure that they're fed and happy, or else it's going down. That just you'll find someone else to go take care of. No, I'm just kidding. That was stupid. In any
Yeah.
case, but for real, like you gotta live up to your responsibilities and stuff. So like in your part
Mm-hmm.
of the country, in the Bay Area, it is so expensive. In where you're at, is the price to rent or the price to live, is it reasonable compared to like San Francisco?
If we compare to the San Francisco, I guess I can say yes, yeah, because that's the main reason we decided to move out of San Francisco, which is like the heart of the Bay Area, I think.
Ah,
And but it's also like the wallet of the Bay Area, I guess.
the wallet, is that what you said?
Maybe. Don't quote me on that because it's just the cost of living. You can get like a garage size apartment, and you can pay 2 grand for that.
Oh my God, get the hell out of here. No,
Just,
dude,
just saying, just
dude,
saying. And the thing is, like, I'm not talking about big garage.
no,
Not
I
about,
know
like,
you're
two
talking.
cars.
No, yeah, it's a 1-car garage size one or
Or
studio.
maybe one smart car garage.
Man, dude, me and my wife, we live in San Diego, a couple blocks from the beach and Ocean Beach, and holy shit, man, I'm from Ohio, and then I moved out to San Diego, and when I first moved out there, it was expensive, but it was doable.
Yeah.
And as working artists, and we owned our own company out there, where we were at was a reasonable, it was like $1,800 for a 3-bedroom house with a backyard and a garage, and it was a few blocks from the beach. Like, there was a beautiful park in our backyard, like we had a driveway and stuff. Like, it was keen, but
Yeah.
they quickly realized what they had, and they jacked the price up like $800 or $900 like overnight.
Wow.
And they're just like, I mean, it became unattainable, and
Yeah.
especially your small business owner, as artists are, working artists are small business owners. So it was just too much. And then my wife was just like, you know what, we're out of here, we're leaving. I didn't want to leave San Diego, but I mean, who wants to leave California, honestly?
Yeah, to be
But
honest, San Diego is one of my favorite spots, and yeah, even that place is not getting
oh no,
cheaper.
it's not getting any
Yeah.
cheaper. I can't even imagine how much that house costs right now to rent. Like, it makes me want to look it up. I want to see how much that stupid thing is to rent every month, because it's just like,
Oh man,
there's no. I'm sure it's up in the 3,500, because have you with all these rent hikes that's been going on around the country, have you experienced any since the pandemic? Did they hike your prices up, or I don't know if you own or not, which would be awesome if you own your stuff, but
right. In our area, if I notice, I think the growth is on the slow side,
Oh, okay.
thankfully. But maybe it's only on the pocket of this town that we live in. But I'm not sure about the other side of town or something like that. But that's we're thankful that it's climbing, but not in like astronomical way or something.
yeah.
But I can say like maybe even like Oakland, however crazy the city is, but price ain't joking over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
like Oakland. I mean, Oakland's been on the rise for a good, like, probably the last 15 years. It's been on the rise, even though it can get pretty shady over there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just like people are still sort of moving in. The whole tech industry is sort of taking over, and that's what's happening in San Diego. Besides being a military town, it's like the tech companies are sort of moving in, and all these people are making like $200,000 a year, are sort of going nuts. So, grabbing my nuts redeemed a melodica solo, and
Is it for you or for?
I would like for you to do it, because I'm ashamed. My chops have gotten so. I mean, since the pandemic, I don't play. I'm not playing out as much, and I play here on stream. But I would prefer Manny to take the melodica solo if he wants to.
I'm happy to do it. I'm curious. I would love to hear you play a little bit if you don't
Oh
mind.
my God! No, you're not. No, we're not. I'm ashamed of my chops these days. They've just gone right down the tuber. Oh, you got like a nice melodica too.
Oh yeah, I got lucky because I got this. Craigslist, right?
Yeah, dude, Craigslist, man.
I got this off Craigslist, and there are numerous times that I got to find some good deal. It can be shady occasionally, but when you got lucky, you really look somewhere.
Yeah, man.
You can get some good deal, good steal, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got like a strap and everything. Man, I saw this one. There's this one. I think she's a Japanese player, and she is killer. Like I can't remember her name, but like I was trying to learn different methods of playing, and
Uh,
I watched her and I just immediately hung my head in shame. Like you, that's
you
not
say
you.
Japanese piano player?
I think she's a melodica player. Let me
Oh,
see.
okay. I haven't seen her maybe.
Maybe she's not.
Aaron mentioned the tooth piano, so this is
The two piano.
he's the one who got me hip into this. I think not all the keys are working properly, so and it only works in one key. So let's try it. Like that one doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the least meme I can get. Oh no. There's this one. Oh, I was about to
No,
Yeah,
the
you guys didn't see that, right? Nobody saw that, right? No. I'm trying to.
for anybody who's listening, anybody who's just listening on the audio side, Manny
Yeah,
just
nobody
tried
saw
to
that, right?
blow into the microphone to play his melodica. So that was pretty awesome. I gotta say that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, apparently I'm not awake yet. Like 1 hour and so later. So anyway, this is what I'm trying to do. It doesn't work. Okay, let's try this one. This is C. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you can play a Rick roll at least.
You
That's not
got
bad.
Rick rolled. Y'all got Rick rolled. Give us a.
Oh, can we play George Michael? Let's try. Okay, that's the broken key. Doesn't work. I'll do it with the melodica. I can get you in that. All right. Give us George Michael. We want George Michael.
Who doesn't?
All right. There you go.
There it is. There it is. I
I
hope you.
dedicate that to Grab.
Yes. And grabbing my nuts. There you go. Piano. Yeah. Moving Dutchman calls it the piano whistle.
Piano is
This is mine. I got a little Horner.
Nice.
This was actually given to me from. I was at a festival. It was a Dave Matthews festival.
Oh, dude.
And
Yeah.
some dude, this is probably how I caught coronavirus, by the way. He was like, man, you're way better at it. You have it. And I'm like, cool. And I'm just like, I'm just blowing into it and there's spit on the end of it. And I'm just like, I don't care. I'm doing my thing. All right. I'm going to embarrass myself a little bit. Usually I play. Hey, what's up, Samo? Welcome in. Usually I play over like some pre-recorded loops and stuff, and that's how we do
Nice.
it. But this is my you gotta embarrass yourself sometimes, folks. So
Content.
there it is. That's all you get.
Nice. That was soulful, man. I was feeling that.
I like the growl, man. I'm just starting to work with the growl. I don't know. Do you have the tongue roll? Do you got that thing? I bet you do.
I guess I can try. I still gotta learn that trick. I don't know if I did it right.
No, it's fine, man. Dude, the tongue roll is hard for me, man, because like As a Mexican, I should be able to, but it's I can't do it. It's like it's bad.
I roll
Like,
my R. So I roll my R too. Actually, I roll my
Yes,
R.
yes.
My R as well. Yeah, but it's still hard.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You just exactly what you see, because you roll at the front where I'm supposed to roll as well, but I roll in the back, so it doesn't come out as right. But the way that you
Okay.
roll at the front of your tongue like you do, that's what you're supposed to do with the instrument as well. So I just
Interesting.
yeah, double melodica, bros. Yeah, here we are.
Hey.
Hey guys, we're doing it. Just watched you on another channel. Amazing. Can be too. Yeah, it's dope. Reina, how are you doing? By the way, Reina is my wife. Reina Mystique, everybody.
Aw. What's up, Reina?
She and by the way, everybody, if anybody who's in here that doesn't know Maddie, exclamation point OM will bring up all his stuff. You can check out his YouTube, his Twitch channel, his Twitter, his Instagram. Make sure you go follow and like him in all the different places. And if you're listening on the audio end of this, make sure you get into the show notes and click around and support your boy. He's sexy Manny.
Aw.
But Reina
Right on.
Reina is in this, what's it called, Reina? It's called I can't remember what it's called. Somebody help me. It's like Twitch Vision. Glad to be home after 3 hours.
Oh, Twitch Vision, yeah. The Music Vision, Twitch Music Vision or something.
Yeah,
like that?
It's
Yeah.
it's very
That's cool.
Music Vision. Thank you, Robbie.
Nice.
Robbie, always there to get me going. So yeah. Oh, there you go. So Fairy Live Show, who I love, and she's been on the show before. Fairy Live Show is such an amazing human being, and she's Naders. What's up? Welcome back. You just missed the melodica duo going.
By the way, Dutchman say almost need more practice. Okay, gotcha. I know what to work on now.
Always the critic, moving Dutchman. Always the critic.
I appreciate it. Oh, man.
Thank you guys for following OrchKeystra. Make sure you guys are going over there and giving them a follow. I can see it. So I'm expecting more follows. You better go over there and
thank
do
you.
that. Okay. We're bringing
you,
it up again. I'll give my best Homer Simpson. Don't Univision. All right, calm down, Duck Santa. Yeah, Univision.
Univision.
Yo,
Nice.
there is sort of a you do have that role really well. Thank you guys for going over there and following. You do have that role. Does like Indonesian, does it have like sort of those R's or those roles in the language too? Because it sounds so natural for you. It almost sounds like
Yeah.
it's Spanish.
Because I remember as a kid, I don't know how old I was, but my aunt was trying to train me, kind of like, hey, learn how to roll your R. It's kind of like our thing. And like, I was like, and then, R. Okay, there you go. R. I finally got it. So, I mean, like, if you don't mind, I can try saying the way we say alphabet in Indonesian.
Please, I'd love it.
All right, so here we go. We can sing it in the song.
See.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y, which is weird. Y Z.
Z. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
tight.
think we call it Z Z. Or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Zed or Zet, like with the
like Z, the producer.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's sort of how like they say Z in the UK and stuff. Like they'll say Zed instead
Really?
of Z. Yeah, in the UK they say Zed.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. The British say
Hey,
it's
Carl.
Zed. There you
That's
go.
good to know.
Yeah, those British,
Zed.
them and their weird language that we've totally ruined. America has just ruined English. Oh yeah, Canadians too. Damn you,
Really? Oh, man.
Canadians!
I'm learning so much. I learn a lot from this.
I
this,
love Twitch
stream.
for that reason. They stole our language. Unless you come from Liverpool, your English knowledge is wasted with them. Dang! See, that's what we're talking about. That white on white hate right there. Just kidding. They can't even drive on the right side of the road. Right, Naders? Right? Get it together, UK. Get it together. Yeah, and also start measuring things in feet. in the king's foot, okay? Get off this metric system that the whole world uses except for two countries in the whole world.
Okay, gotta say though, real talk. When I got here to the States, one of the culture shock was the measurement system.
Yeah, oh, I bet, man.
I was like, how much do you weigh? Hold on, something kilograms. Wait, no. We go in pounds here. My bad. What
Yeah.
is pounds?
What is this? What is it? Isn't that money in England? What is this? Mayonnaise on French fries, can they be trusted? Listen, Samo, I'm not gonna lie. I like mayonnaise and French fries because I'm fat, and that's how it works, baby. You don't even have a king. Listen, Bon. It's because it's the protest of the king that we use the king's foot. Okay, it's like a big middle finger to the kings around the world. We don't need it. We don't need it. Pound, you mean quid? I don't know. Listen, Carl. I don't know your weird ways of England and British towns and whatever. Catch up and listen.
Yeah, I need to catch up with all these different things that I thought I know, but I don't.
Well, that's what's so cool about Twitch community is that it's so international, right? Like you get a big diverse group of people who I've learned so much, especially with the Canadians. Like there's a lot of Canadians out here, so like I've learned a lot about Canada, and I learned Armand Bonbon has oh shit. Aaron's gone there. He's gone and done it now. Done it now. We're going to do
what's this?
Would you rather. They redeemed a would you rather, which our last guest, it turned into some real potty mouth talk, I'll tell you. You stole their foot. Listen, Duxana, you don't know what we do over here, all right? We got our own thing going on, all right? You calm down. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the Twitch community is so international and so cool to get to talk to people, get to learn from different things. Oh, okay, calm down,
Hey,
mighty.
mighty.
The original foot fetish. Okay, Bonbon. There you go. No, Bonbon sent us a care package from Canada, and it had a bunch of treats in it that I was eating on stream. And I'll tell you what, their food, they had a craft dinner. It's not macaroni and cheese. They don't call it Kraft macaroni and cheese. I think legally, because I don't think it's legally macaroni and cheese because it's all chemicals and powder. But here at least, but there they had craft dinner, which is basically Kraft macaroni and cheese, but without the gross stuff. I think it did taste better. It did taste better. It's just America has its flaws. Okay, the food will kill you. Okay, the food will kill you. All right, and we might not like you because of. Oh, Carl. Hey, Carl, thank you so much for that sub. I just shit all over your country. And you're like, I'm going to sub to this guy.
Send Carl the tux.
Yeah, I'll send you a Canadian tuxedo. I can't even have my own tuxedos, right? Carl, oh, yeah. Thank you for subbing and then following. I appreciate that. I just realized you have Nature Boy as an emo. I do. I also have Nature Boy doing this. Hold on. Wait. There you go. The Nature Boy himself. There you go. And also, here's a word from our sponsor. No, we won't do our sponsor. But this is for you, Carl. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. And this is for you. Is this it? Who is it? Here. Oh, God bless it. Okay, sorry.
Hello and welcome to We Speak English Good TV. I'm your announcer, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now please,
BRB.
put your fists in the air. Wave them like you do not care. For your host, Mike EP.
Oh, my back. My back. All right, I'm back. My back is back. Yeah, a lot just happened, folks. It's not my country. Okay, well, sorry, Carl. We do radioactive neon orange dust craft cheese powder. Yes, thank you, grabbing my nuts. That's very true. That's how we do it. Yeah, Jean Claude.
Was that real? Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah, baby. Jean Claude is the homie, baby. Come on, watch out, watch out. We got more. We got.
My bad.
Yeah, that's right. You guys watch out. JCVD's coming for you. JCVD. Yeah, so we got a would you rather that someone redeemed unwittingly and unknowingly. It's the filthy edition. So
Man.
we're gonna get filthy here, folks. If you don't mind. Do you keep it PG? Do you keep your stream family friendly, Manny?
So here's the thing. I used to actually like put a family friendly label back then, but in the end I was just like, you know what? It's vaguely PG, I guess. So like I don't mind like some what you call it? If people wanna curse for expression or something in the chat, I'm cool with that. The thing is, for me as the streamer, because I've gone doing with no swearing for sometimes, for a long time. Whenever I want to do it on stream, just it's like it doesn't come out. you know what what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I'm just saying, in real life, if you see me, I don't. I actually. I let loose a little more.
I see.
Right, but I mean, like, if you're cool with it, I can let loose over here too. But maybe we'll see.
Yeah. It'll be a treat. It'll be a little treat.
It'll be a treat. Like yesterday, I was actually covering my friend's song, and then it has the chorus has like the swear word. I was like literally like mouthing the swear words while. Literally, I was doing that just for the lulz. For the lulz.
Yeah, I love that. No, and like I totally respect people, and that's why I've been trying not to swear. I actually try not to swear too much, but if my guest is just dropping F-bombs left and right, I'm just in it. I'm like, okay, we're going hard into this. We're hard in the paint with the swearing, but is that her name? Anna I is the Japanese melodica player who is incredible. I just saw that. I googled it and there it is. But she was playing like Mozart and shit. It was just nuts. In any case, badass. Yeah. In any case, I've been swearing for a lot. So, Manny, if the spirit moves you to swear, you feel free. But if you don't want to, I understand. You go ahead and mouth it if you need to. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of these because we can. We're gonna do a couple because it'll be fun. Let's. So, oh my gosh, hold on. Let me read these. What? Oh
man.
Oh my god. Maybe that's stupid. Okay. No, that's dumb too. Some of these are really stupid and I don't like them. And by the way, please do. That'll. No pressure. Okay, that was perfect amount of time because we're gonna start with this now. Do you know what a spittoon is?
Spittoon, I don't think I do.
Okay, so like if you ever seen any of those old cowboy movies or anything, like they always chewing on stuff and they spit into a little pot. There was like a community pot where they spit into it. So that's a spittoon. So we're on the video game. Is there a video game? I'm a little teapot. Yes.
I don't know about video games, but I've seen. Lucky Luke.
No.
Okay, it's an old school like I guess old school American TV show. Lucky Luke. I know he does that a lot. Like, and then there's a little pot.
Yeah, and it goes bing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you know where we're at. Okay, so tobacco. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a Splatoon. Okay, all right, calm down, you guys. All right. Okay, so here, Manny. Would you rather have a spittoon in your kitchen or have a diaper pail full of diapers in your dining room?
Um, I will go with. I will have to go with Splatoon.
I think you're right. What about chat? What do you guys rather have? I mean, I think that was an easy one, honestly. That's like who wants a pail full of diaper baby poop in their dining room while they're trying to eat? Lady Dragonheart. No one said the spittoon is full. That's true. That's true. I think I'm gonna go with spittoon as well. Spittoon for you, yeah. Yeah.
Splatoon for chat.
Yeah, I think that's pretty easily. Oh my God, here we go. This one's ridiculous. Manny, would you rather diapers are nasty, spittoon all day? Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, okay. It's neither one. Mighty, that's not how it works. Play the game right or don't play at all. Okay? Get it together. No one said the diapers were dirty either. Yeah, that's true. I thought of that too. So it could just be a big pail full of clean diapers. Mighty, you're out.
Yeah, good.
You're out.
I wish I can whistle yellow card or something.
Can you not whistle?
No, my wife can.
Oh, okay. Die.
Yeah, I can try to whistle. That's the best I can.
Yo, that's all we can do. So is just do the best we can, Manny. So
Right.
if that's all you got, that's all you got, baby. Would you rather drink spittoon or lick a poopy? That's a good one. Grabbing my nuts. That's a good one. That's really gross. Okay,
Are we going there already?
let's go. Grabbing my nuts took us there. Okay, so we'll go with that one. Then we'll read an official. So Manny, would you rather drink a spittoon or lick a poopy diaper? That's great.
Well, you didn't say the spittoon might be full, so
No, it's full. It's full. I don't play. Oh, calm down, Mighty.
you didn't say what it's full with. Spittoon.
Okay.
Just in case if it's full of my favorite beverage, either boba maybe or maybe tequila. I don't know.
Oh, it's full of something. With chunks in it. I would probably have to go with spittoon as well. And because I can't, it's just there's something about, like licking poop is just. Oh God.
Malort?
Oh my God.
Gosh, really?
I'm full of Malort.
Mike, do you know Malort?
I don't know Malort.
Okay. Chat, I might need to hijack this stream really quick to give a little Malort 101. Not that I'm an expert.
He's an expert. It sounds like you're an expert.
I'm not an expert, but I have experienced Malort. I have encountered Malort. And when I went to Chicago, my Chicago ones, I guess. I don't know if I say it right, but basically they my Chicagoan friends, they told me like, have you heard of Malort? What the heck is that? And I'm like, oh, he gotta have Malort. Like he's not from around here. He gotta have Malort. And like somebody got a Malort. It's a bottle of it. And then it felt kind of like an initiation kind of thing.
Ugh, I don't like that.
And then like everybody took a shot, and then I think what was it? Malort is kind of like if you wanna taste gasoline or something. You can actually for the lulz, you can look up on YouTube. I think there's a Malort commercial where this guy just gonna drink one shot, and it's like another. And then after that, more shot. Okay, another Malort, another. Until like I think not that he likes it, but he's trying to hold it in, and it's entertaining.
Hold on.
Oh, Greg's nose, it's bottled regret.
It's bottled.
I think the top one. Oh, wait, the top one or the third one? I think I forgot which one.
This one. This guy's sommelier, a sommelier. That's what it's called.
I think the first one.
This guy, he looks like he's into something silly. This is an ad
He looks like he's full of regret.
Hello, America. My name's Carl Jepson IV. When my great-grandfather arrived in this country, he wanted to share with his neighbors in Chicago his mother's sweetest Swedish liqueur recipe. Malort. I'll have another.
Actually take the shot and then say Malort. I'll have another. Can you do
You
that?
want me to take the shot?
Yeah, that's the tagline, so we need that in there, okay?
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Oh boy. What's up, Gregs?
Hello, America. My name's Carl Jepson IV. When my great-grandfather Carl arrived in this country, He wanted to share with everybody his mother's sweetest Swedish liqueur recipe. And as the generations change, our promise remains the same. To make the finest Swedish liqueur in the world. Malort! I'll have another. Malort. Oh. I'll have another one.
Hold on.
I'll have another. I'll have another.
He's like gagging.
Malort. Tastes like vanilla ice cream. It's like riding in first class. It's like you're being picked on in the 5th grade.
The line?
Yes.
Shot?
Right.
The line.
I'd rather be buried in dirt. It's Malort mixed with dirt. Yeah, I got it. Okay?
Oh God.
Roll it. Carl, we're rolling.
I feel bad for you.
Oh, there was chunks
Okay.
in it. Oh my
Okay. It's going down. It's going down.
God. He's gonna start puking. There was chunks in there.
Yeah. This might be the part that. Okay, chat, moving along.
This is why we pay actors the big bucks. Oh my God. That's their ad campaign? Like what kind of like psycho people? So Malort is just it's a high proof alcohol or liqueur?
I guess it is.
You're like, I don't know, bro. It's nasty. So your friends, your quote unquote air quote friends had you drink that?
Let's just say after encountering Malort several times, I have made an expression that if I have a very heavy day, a very bad day, or just like it's a day, and then if I say to my friend, yeah, a bottle of Malort will help today. I wish I have a Malort. It explains the day.
If only I had a bottle of Malort. Hey, welcome
Not saying that it will taste good, but it just can like get my mind off of something else and into another regret from one regret to another regret.
Bottle of it. It's not actually made with gasoline. It shares the name with everyone's favorite nuclear meltdown destination. Oh my God! What?
What's up, Button?
Button, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We're just going over Malort right now. Oh, hold on. We'll look at this. This is 19 facts about Malort that everyone needs to know. Malort was one of the few beverages Carl Jeppson could taste. Oh, he couldn't. Swedish immigrant Carl Jeppson arrived in Chicago in the 1930s, toting along with his homemade spirit. Rumor has it that the cigar shop owner and avid smoker loved both selling and drinking Malort, not only because it padded his pocket, but because it was rumored to be one of the only things his tobacco-ravaged tongue could actually identify. Wow, there you go. Pocket warmer, nice. Yes.
Doug's, you might want to read Doug's. It's called Malort because all you can think is, oh my Lord.
Oh my Lord. Oh, my buddy is from Chicago. They use it during the holidays as hazing Is that all it's good for? Is that how they make their money? Is just hazing people? Oh, Moving Dutchman, thank you so much. Carly Ray Jepson. Yeah, she's part of the Jepson fortune, I guess.
Moving Dutchman, thank you.
Thank you so much, Moving Dutchman, for gift subbing Manny that gift sub. I appreciate you, my friend. Here, since I was gonna show it off earlier, this is Moving Dutchman's. This is his stuff. Right?
Welcome to We Speak English Good TV. I'm your announcer, Sir Ian McKellen. Now, please put your hands together for your host with the most, Mike E.P.
Oh, thank you. I gotta give him a little bit of Sir Ian McKellen since he's a Lord of the Rings fan. Okay.
Hey.
I'm really into this Malort right now. Like I'm not sure.
Oh, boy.
This is really something. Clever.
Aaron, look what you have done.
Aaron, you've sent us down this rabbit hole. Malort outsmarted Prohibition. Cleverly labeled as medicinal alcohol, good old Jeppson sold bottles of Malort sold door to door throughout Prohibition. Thanks to the loophole, it was the only legal wormwood. Oh, it's a wormwood product. Oh, so it's like what's the one wormwood liquor that's green? They call it the Green Fairy. what is that called? Somebody in chat help me. It's a green. It's called the Green Fairy. It's a licorice, but it has wormwood. Thank you, Bon Bon.
Absinthe.
Chicago's not that far from you, Mike. It's calling your name. No, I'm not. Yes, absinthe. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, absinthe. I love that it was like 12 different spellings too. It's like, yeah, wormwoods and frog's breath. Ooh, it sounds like a witch's brew.
Am I gonna see Malort emote next time I
No.
go to your stream?
No, but we're gonna. But that's very clever. Look, Malort outsmarted Prohibition. The logo's 3 stagged flag is a misprint. Oh, of course it is. Sweden is ultimately responsible for the recipe. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sweden. Thanks. We appreciate it. Malort came quite in handy during the pandemic. Oh, okay. Pun intended. Moved to help their fellow Chicagoans during the first few chaotic weeks of the coronavirus outbreak. The good folks over at CH Distillery began cranking out Malort brand. Oh, hand sanitizer. Oh, nice. That's smart. That's smart. They had Malort hand sanitizer. Nice crown there. If you pour over wormwood, it gives you small hallucinations. Yeah, I had a friend who used to make absinthe, some like bathtub gin, but you know, is better. I chugged a bottle of absinthe on an Australian beach one time, among other alcohols. Probably the most drunk I've ever been. Honestly, I used to drink a bunch of absinthe, and it's high proof alcohol. So I used to drink it and be able to drive, and I could think clearly, which I don't. I'm not saying go drink and drive, friends. I'm not saying that. I did a lot of stupid stuff in my day. I'm not a drinker. I'm not much of a drinker anymore, but
Especially do not Malort and drive.
yeah, do not Malort. Do not Malort and drive. Oh, Lord. Malort is an integral part of the Chicago handshake. Oh, all right. Malort.
All right.
Old style, tall boy, shot of Malort, the immortal Chicago hand. Okay, get out of here. The fan slogans are priceless. Malort, tonight's the night you fight your dad. Malort, the champagne of pain. Malort, turning your taste buds into taste foes for taste buds into taste foes for generations. Drink Malort. It's easier than telling people you have done nothing to live for. That you have nothing to live for. Wow, I messed that up. Malort, what soap wishes... Oh, wait, hold on. Malort, what soap wishes its mouth out... God bless it. Malort, what soap washes its mouth out with? Okay, wow. Really fucked that up. Malort, these pants aren't going to shit themselves. These pants aren't going to shit themselves, I'll tell you what. Malort, the authentic taste of social distancing. Oh, Lord. Malort, pumpkin spice for sadists. I mean, that is pretty good. Regret in the bottle. I like that one as well. The company hired a guy they nearly sued. Okay. The original label ended with what sounds like a witchy curse. Okay. We're moving on past that. Malort, not just for shooting. Oh, God. Look, they got like special Malort the brands teamed up with lots of prime area breweries. Oh, Lord. Carl Jepsen Company doesn't mess around when it comes to trademark. Okay. Malort, but make it bourbon. Okay. All right. Well, that's ran its course. Anyways.
Okay.
It gave us what we needed.
I totally hijacked the streamer. Oh, Malort entered chat.
Malort has entered chat. Coca-Cola came out after Coke wine because illegal, so they replaced the alcohol with sugar. That's nice. So it was cocaine and wine. That's how they had it back in the day. It was like Coca-Cola was like, yo, let's put this cocaine in this stuff. Hey, I got a better idea. Let's mix this cocaine mixture with wine and really party. And later the Coke with more sugar. Yeah. And later the Coke with more sugar. No sugar. Hey, watch out now. Oh, no, I almost hurt everybody. I don't know. There we go. That's it. All right, let's do another.
It seems like
Go ahead.
It seems like there'll be a contest. Who can come up with the best Malort tagline?
Yeah, I think that's what it should be. I mean, best Malort taglines. Let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what happens. Malort,
Oh, gosh.
kick your mouth in the balls. Malort, when you need to unfriend someone in person. Malort, tonight's the night you fight. Oh yeah, we saw that one. Yeah, okay. Hold on, Malort jokes. We got a lot, y'all. We got a lot here. Drink Malort. It's easier than telling people you have nothing to live for. Oh yeah, we got that. Malort, my God, this stuff is horrible. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think Malort is life is suffering. Malort. The very nihilist tagline of Malort. The Bolivian booger sugar. There you go, Naders. There you go, Naders. Let's go. All right. No, we're not talking about cocaine here, baby. Have you ever? Are you a drinker? Have you ever been a drinker or a big drinker? Are you a little drinker? Are you
Well,
a semi-drinker?
Allow me to introduce my favorite beverage of choice.
Let's go.
I love tequila, like the good ones,
Like
the good ones.
the one that's clear and that it's expensive and everybody. What is that one called?
I actually that's blanco, I believe.
No.
No, silver.
No, it's the it's a very popular one that's kind of expensive. I can't remember.
I gotta think about it. But I love actually the more aged ones, kind of like the reposado or añejo. That's the one that I really love. And then what you call it? Other than tequila, what other ones do I love? Yeah, I love a good
Patron. Thank
a good
you,
whiskey.
Naders. You like a good whiskey?
Patron. Yes.
But see,
I love a good whiskey, but my wife is more of a whiskey lover compared to me.
dude, when I was drinking, I loved whiskey, and I did not. My friend, when I lived in San Diego, my friend was dating a girl who was like whose parents owned a tequila company in Mexico. And so we would just always be drinking her tequila. She had a very nice house overlooking, I think, Mission Hills in San Diego. And
Nice.
and I think, God, I can't remember. Of course I can't remember. I was drinking tequila in a hot tub with another man. Hey. Which is true. It was me and this other guy, my friend Gavin. We were just sitting in the hot tub drinking tequila, smoking cigarettes, and it's like, here we are living our best. Two dudes in a hot tub living our best lives. Yeah, it could be an SNL skit.
Okay, I have something that might outmatch that. Me and two other bandmates, we're in hot tub with tequila.
I like it.
So there you go.
Two other men, everybody. Listen, are you gonna outdo this? I not only got one man's name, Norm Storm, on my arm. I have the petite. Actually, this is my Filipino friend, Caleb. Big shout out to Caleb and Moded Studios. This says Elitist Petitus. That's what that is. He's a very petite Filipino man who I love dearly. I love him enough that I put him on my arm.
That's love.
To the dismay of my wife.
Aaron, that would have been dangerous.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
But depends what kind. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Yeah, no, I was just, I mean, like, I don't know if that, is that possible to be boiling in a hot tub full of tequila? I wonder if that would hurt.
You know what?
Floor.
Yeah, that's the real questions right there.
Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, and would you get drunk? You would have to, right? It would absorb.
Well,
through
you
your...
don't drink it though. Oh, well, you're absorbing it.
Yeah, you would absorb it. I mean, because you know how like people will stick tampons with vodka up their keister to get wasted.
Oh gosh.
So no, you've never heard this? You never heard this, Manny? You're not on the right websites, my friend.
Sorry.
You're not getting the right news. Get your life right, sir. No, it's a thing. Or I've also heard like women will dip tampons in vodka and put it in their
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, this is real shit. This is real shit. That's newfound dedication. Yeah, same-o. Like, you want to be drunk so bad, but you can't be walking around with a glass of alcohol. You just soak a tampon and stuff it up your butt. So there you go, friends. Woohoo. Yeah. I think that sounds like colon cancer, or it sounds like anti-colon. That sounds like it would burn the cancer out. Honestly, have you ever heard of coffee enemas?
No. What is it? Okay, I'm learning a lot. Of
You
new things
are,
here.
Manny. Welcome to We Speak English Good. This. Coffee enemas are actually really, really good for your body. I guess it like cleans your liver and stuff. You put your feet over your head,
Okay.
and then you stick the enema up in there, and it's unprocessed coffee, so it's when it's still green. Because coffee beans are green, and then you do that. I mean, hold on, let me just see the benefits of coffee enemas. All right, hold on, guys.
Aaron, you did it again.
What did you do, Aaron? What?
He's the one who saying was the hot tub filled with tequila, and look where we are right now.
Well, I'm guessing that you would get drunk off of that because our skin is porous and it can absorb stuff. I remember like I was making edibles because I used to grow like hella weed in San Diego. So I would always, they're Fauci approved. Calm down, Bonnie. Let's hear a message from our sponsor.
Brought to you by Pfizer. Fuck you. Pay me.
Thank you, Pfizer. So I would process the weed, and like it was before I used gloves, and because I started using gloves because I would be like squeezing the oil out of the milking bag, the nut milking bag, which sounds funny, but there's nut milking bags, folks, where you can milk your nuts, but. It would absorb through my skin, and by the time I would get done making like the oil, I would be stoned off my ass. So like I started wearing gloves because I would just be too high every time I do that.
And you didn't even like breathe it in or anything. It's just like the hand.
Yeah, so I only imagine that if you're in a hot tub full of tequila, that eventually it's going to boil right into your skin, and it bypasses the stomach acid and absorbs directly into the bloodstream. There you go. Naders has been there. He's done that. So thank you, Nader. Unfortunately, I learned about this from my high school health teacher. What did you learn about sticking tampons full of vodka up your butt? I'm sure you did.
Or the hot tub tequila.
Yeah, which one? Hot tub tequila or the things you learned in suburban soccer ball games? Oh yeah, there you go, Samo. You know. Okay, look, I know I'm ADHD now, everybody, but I want to know what are the benefits of a coffee enema.
The coffee thing. Doug said she learned the coffee thing.
Yes, for many people, the immediate benefit of coffee enema is having multiple bowel movements that help purge the colon. I'm 12. If you're experiencing constipation, a coffee enema may bring relief, everyone. There you go. Coffee enema supporters claim the procedure provides these additional a boost of immunity. There you go. Enemas can treat constipation. Yeah, we know that. However, many people choose to use enema for purported health benefits. Some advocates claim enemas can support weight loss, remove toxins and heavy metals from your body, and improve your skin, immunity, blood pressure, and energy levels. There you go, guys. Yes, purge that colon, baby. That's
There's a lot of benefits there.
I guarantee you that there's several people in the Bay Area that are sticking enemas in their ass and drinking coffee through their butthole. I'm telling you. Do you remember when people were, what was that blood, where they would take in the blood of a younger person to get more vibrancy and more virile? It's kind of like that because in California, people are crazy, obviously, and they'll do about anything to look and feel better. Now that's a time machine. Not sure if you want to do that. The jocks were popping pills up there. Hey, whatever. Drinking coffee with my mouth makes me poop, so I think it's probably the easier way of getting the same benefits without having to stand on my head and lube up the tube. Listen, Bonbon, you don't know. And besides, you're drinking processed roasted beans. You're not drinking with an enema. It's going straight up the booty, and it's like absorbing in, and I think it cleans out your liver and stuff. Listen, I know we got really off topic here, but let's bring it on home with another Would You Rather, and then let's see if damn it. And we also have a Sad Boy Summer for Mighty Mighty, so we might have to and then we'll end, guys. We're getting close to the end, everybody. So don't worry. This isn't gonna go on forever, my friends. Okay, so let's see. Oh God. Okay. Well, this one's not bad, I guess. Manny, would you rather put peanut butter on the roof of your mouth than let your dog lick it until it's gone, or drink milk directly out of a cow's udder?
Okay. So basically, the first one is kind of okay. I don't know. It might sound really wrong if I say this. Okay, maybe no.
He's already done it. He's already He's like it's gonna sound wrong, but I've already done that, friends.
I didn't say I have done.
I've already done this.
Okay. I guess number 2.
Drink milk out of a cow's udder. Yeah, I think you're right. Although a dog's mouth is cleaner than our mouth, but they also lick their butt and their balls or their hoo-hoo. So, you know.
Right.
It's looking like it's udder. Bonnie's okay with both. It seems like that's something that Bonnie's into. So, whatever. That's you little freak. Bonnie, you little freak. That's why we love you, Bon. And then they eat poop sometimes too. Yeah, there you go. That's true. That's a sign of an unhealthy animal right there, is if they're eating their own crap. Okay, Manny, do you want to do a performance first, or do you want me to get my thing out of the way first? How do you want to do it?
Wait, what? Oh, your thing. I want to watch your thing.
Okay, god damn it. Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta get some. Okay.
Chat has requested.
Well, listen. All right, this is ridiculous. All right, Manny, vamp for us. Vamp. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Let's do something.
I'm just going to let you keep going, brother. I'm just going to let you keep going. This sounds awesome.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa. The crowd's going wild.
That was fun.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. I was like, vamp, and he's just like, oh, I got you. It just and then blows everybody's mind. Robbie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling that too. Mighty, thank you so much for those 500 biddies. That's so generous of you. Thank you so much. Everybody, if you're not following this dude right now, you better get your ass over there right now and get some. You can find all his links right there in chat, and also if you're listening on the audio end, make sure you're in the show notes and clicking around and following your boy. Support our boy, Sexy Manny. That was awesome. That was totally rad, and that was just an improv, right? You're just pulling that out of your keister.
I was just like, yeah,
like a vodka soaked tampon. You're just pulling that right out your butt.
Sure. Sure. But yeah, I mean, you say just vibe, and I'm like, okay, I guess we can. But dude, you just like blazing away on that melodica too.
Oh, hey,
we gotta do a little melodica, melodica bro. Cheers or
all
salute.
right, there we go. I'm with you.
There you go.
Melodica bros. Wow. Bump it. Bump it.
Bump it.
Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna follow that up, but I gotta fulfill this thing for Mighty who she she redeemed this 54 minutes ago, because you know how we do. Robbie, I'm glad you got that Indian food. I hope you got some chicken masala or something delicious ready to go.
Nice.
The Weeboo, congratulations. Slow clap would have Adora head nod. Yes, all of that. All right, we'll do this, and then we'll come back and say our goodbyes. I think that qualifies as a performance, I think, right? Or do you got a song that you want to play?
To be honest, I was just gonna like trying to go with the flow.
Oh,
So
okay,
that-
okay.
I guess we can say that's the performance or something.
All right, well, I'll do my silly little thing, and that's just going to be, I mean, you just murdered, son. You just murdered. We'll come back. We'll see how we feel as a whole here, and then we'll see what's going on. All right, so I had to go get my sunglasses, by the way, everybody, because I want to put my soul into this, which is
Gotta show out. Gotta show out.
yeah, show out, baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna do this now. So,
right.
this is for Mighty. This is Sad Boy Summer. I mean, this is gonna be with these gas prices. Am I right? It's a sad boy summer. Yeah. With inflation going on, friends. With the gas prices through the roof. Avocados cost way too much money. It's going to be a sad boy summer, friends. It's going to be sad. My girlfriend just broke up with me on TikTok, and I broke my croc strap. They're so convenient. I'm locked out my house, and it just started pouring, and my tire is flat. Triple H is ready. Gonna be a sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The waitress said, enjoy your food, and I smiled and said, thanks, you too. Oh. We used to wear outfits that matched, and now my laundry's an avalanche. It's gonna be a sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dear Mr. Fizzy, I need an extra pair of Grundies. Dear Mr. Fizzy, I stuck a vodka soaked tampon up my butt, and now I shit myself. I need some new Grundies, please, Mr. Fizzy. It's gonna be a sad boy summer. It's gonna be sad boy summer. Oh, it's gonna be sad boy summer. It's gonna be so sad. Boy summer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be sad. Okay. All right. There it is. That was it.
Content.
Content. Woo! Here we go. Oh my God. Manny, I don't know. Do you have a song? I know you had a song prepared. Did you want to play that, or are you done? Like, I know we've been going at it for a while here. It's totally up to you.
If anything, what is it? I can do my outro, which is actually a song and a jam by itself. What do you think?
I would love that. I mean, whatever,
Okay.
anything is better than what just happened. So whatever that shit show is. By the way, no one knows what Grundies are in here. Well, there's a few people who do, but it's just, look. Yeah, please take it away, Manny. Manny's going to do one more song, and then we're going to raid out, and we'll have a good time, y'all. So here we go. I'm handing it over to Manny.
Here you go. I know Carl will love this. very simple. Thank you for letting me be myself. Let's sing it together. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself today. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself today. I
Damn. Jamming. Yo, that was awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. That was just incredible. Again, everybody, if you're not following Manny, I don't know how the fuck you're not by now. Like that would be just absolute ludicrous if you're not following Manny by now. But please go over and follow him. Again, if you're listening to this in the audio version, please go into the show notes, follow him up, go to his Twitch channel, go to his Instagram, go to his YouTube, go to his Twitter, follow this man up because he is dropping those sexy beats, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Man, is there oh, Mighty, how dare you? How dare you gift sub another hold on, we gotta give Mighty some. Mate, hey. Is there just our last question, then we'll move on.
right.
Is there something that you're working on in your piano playing, or is there a weakness that you're trying to work past in your playing right now on the piano that you can think of, or maybe one that you've had to get past and get over in the past?
I guess not necessarily like weakness.
I know weakness
kind of
isn't a
thing,
great
but-
word for it.
yeah, no. But I mean a challenge I'm trying to overcome.
That's a better
but,
way of wording it. Thank you.
Oh, right. Well, I try to speak English good.
Yeah, well, you're doing it better than me, my friend.
anyway, so through Twitch, I definitely got to pick up several new skills that I didn't get a chance to do back in my gigging days.
Yeah.
So one of the new thing that I would like to bring back to the world, because I learned this from Twitch. I want to start pushing OrchKeystra music project, which basically like involve an ensemble of keyboard, or basically just like a different sounds out of a keyboard, but it sounds like a band or full something like that. I want to get into like live looping and DJ in real life.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
trying to do that so that I can do it in live gigs as well, and
Yeah.
maybe like switch from one song to the next, and well, just kind of like it can be background music and it can be a high headlining kind of thing too. It can be both basically. So I want to start doing that, and maybe I can involve like pop music mixed with VGM and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean I love video game music for sure, but the thing is like I wanna present video game music in a way that even non gamers or even people who are not familiar with what they are, it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
feels good.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you had like you want to release an album, I heard.
Oh, yes. The release is definitely like TBD, but the process is definitely starting to happen. I'm planning to start release one day album of original music / original arrangement of video game music as well.
There you go.
And I hope I will be able to premiere some of them if I can get to perform at Mac West, which is a video game convention in the Bay Area, in San Jose. Hopefully I can premiere some of that over there too.
Man, well, there you go, folks. You got some stuff to look forward to in the future besides these awesome streams and those awesome licks. And man, Manny, I had such a wonderful time chatting with you. I had a wonderful time jamming with you. Again, mad respect to your skills and what you do, man. I just I really love how you do it, and your streams are really fun too. So make sure you guys are going and hanging out over there as well. Manny, thank you so much
for
for being
having me.
here today. I appreciate it, man. I really do.
I don't do it.
Okay, so again, we're gonna go right over to who should we rate to? Should we go to Music Vision? Should you guys want to go to Music Vision? We're going to Music Vision.
Oh, cool.
Well, we're gonna go to Music Vision, guys. Make sure you vote for Reina Mystique.
Yes.
Oh shoot, I put in the wrong thing. Hold on, we're all gonna rate over together, guys. So stick around. We're gonna go to it's Fairy live show. She's a oh my god, we're not rating me. Stupid. Come on. What is it? Fairy live show. All right, we're heading
the
to
thing.
invalid username. Wow, I'm awesome. Jeez Louise.
We're all pro streamers here.
Yeah, pro streamers. Let's go. All right, here we go. Did I do it? Yes. Yes.
There you go.
All right,
Very good.
guys. We're going over the Fairy Live show. Make sure you join the raid. Get your raid calls, everybody. Thank you guys so much for all the subs and all the new friends who came and hung out. Vote for 4, 5, or 6 is what Robbie says. But make sure it's my wife, okay? Don't be voting for anybody other than my wife. Reina Mystique. Don't be doing anything shady. You just Reina Mystique. That's it. That's it. All right, we'll be back on Monday with rapper, musician, amazing human being, the Nightheart. He will be back here on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then next Wednesday we have music news is back. It's been a while, but we're gonna get it in. All right, friends. Bon, much love. Thank you to all the mods. Thank you to all my friends here, all the new friends, all the biddies, all the love. All right, guys. We'll see you over at Fairy Live Show. I will see you later. Mwah. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
And we are